isn't just a waste of time. Well, then I got to thinking, man, I'm really thinking, and I really had a blast this time. I had no business leaving, and nobody would be grieving if I went on back to Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Gotta touch my watch back to it, 'cause you know I've been through it. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Gotta touch my watch back to it, 'cause you know I've been through it. Living on Tulsa time. Show 'em some, y'all. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Gotta set my watch back to it, 'cause you know I've been through it. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Gotta set my watch back to it, 'cause you know I've been through it. Living on Tulsa time. Take it easy. take it easy. Working Man Blues. Well, it's a big job just getting by with 9 kids and a wife. I better work it, man. Dang near all my life I've been working. As long as my 2 hands are fed, 50 years. Yeah, drink a little beer at a tavern, sing a little bit of these working man blues. Yeah, drink a little beer at a tavern, cry a little bit of these working man blues. Yeah, drink a little beer at a tavern, cry a little bit of these working man blues. Hey, hey, the working man like me.
Let's do Home Away from Home.
My neighbor next door on the bar stool asked me where the heck have I been all day. Cleaning a girl at my job, bossing a dog, coming and going to church, and all I ain't had time to think. And I miss my home, away from home. Well, even down the road at a place to get my mail where the beer ain't half as cold. I miss the swinging the door, things to the floor, smoke the air, and dang, I swear there ain't a place that I'd rather go. And I miss my home, away from home. It's a beer drinking, pool ball sinking, neon blinking, little hole in the wall. It's a two-stepping, jukebox heaven. When I'm gone, Lord, I miss my home, away from home. Oh, here we go. It's a beer drinking, pool ball singing, neon blinking, little hole in the wall. It's a two-stepping, jukebox heaven. When I'm gone, yeah, it's a beer drinking, pool ball singing, neon blinking, little hole in the wall. It's a two-stepping, jukebox heaven. When I'm gone, Lord, I miss my home, away from home. Lord, I miss my home, away from home.
Let's jump to Dancer Home. You got rib clicks. This the one? Hold on.
No.
Oh, no, not this one. No, it's a little bit faster.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Here she comes a walking dead, cotton dress a swishing, smoky stick and the lights are dim, and she sure got me wishing for a little bit of time out on that old dance floor. If she gives me half a chance of romance, I'm gonna dance her home. Well, hey this way, I'll be the one to wake and call my soul right up. DJ playing a little Georgia. If she gives me have a chance of romance, I'm gonna dance her home. 'Cause if we got the two-step and we come a visit, find a corner booth of our own. Just to hug it and a kiss it like two lovers reminiscing. Man, this feeling's coming home strong. If she gives me have a chance of romance, I'm gonna dance her home. What the heck is wrong with me? I feel like I'm sinking. How hard can it really be to tell her what I'm thinking? That if we got the two-step and we come a missing, find a corner booth of our own. Just a hugging and a kissing like two lovers reminiscing. Man, this feeling's coming home strong. If she gives me have a chance of romance, I'm gonna dance her home. If she gives me have a chance at romance, though I won't believe it here and now. 'Cause if she gives me have a chance at romance, I'm gonna dance her home. I'm gonna dance her home. Same old star.
That's it, right?
Sometimes it's hard to see what's right before my eyes. Looking past the obvious, hearing the same old lines. Can't keep doing the same. Gotta make a change. Give it a whirl. Let's go, girl. 'Cause life may never be the same. What if we wished upon that same old star? What if we went along with our lonely, broken hearts? What if we gave love a chance right where we are? What if we wished upon the same old stars? Falling hard for someone who I can never explain. Blows our minds every time, finding out the truth way too late. What if we wished upon that same old star? What if we went along with our lonely, broken heart? What if we gave love a chance right same old star.
Play some country. Let's see, we got about 8 minutes.
Yeah, she blew through the door like a TNT. Put her hands on her hip, pointed her finger at me. Said I'm a whiskey drinking cowboy chasing huckabee time. I like Katie Keith, Allen, and Patsy Cline. I'm a full-grown queen bee looking for honey. Woo-hoo, oh, play something country. Played Pete Diddy. She said I didn't come here to hear something thumping from the city. Said I set my legs, I put my money. Woo-hoo, oh, play something country. Woo-hoo, oh, play something country. Frank of the band played a steel guitar. Hey, get up a little rip, rock this bar. Threw back a shot, yet I'm a George Strait junkie. Woo-hoo, oh, play something country. Woo-hoo, oh, play something country. Yeah, the bartender yelled, y'all, it's closing time. She got this wild look on her face and said, your trucker mine. I know a place down the road, it's kind of funny. Woo-hoo, oh, out in the country. Woo-hoo, oh, play something country. Frank of the band played a steel guitar. Hey, get up a little hip, rock this bar. Threw back a shot, yet I'm a George Strait junkie. Woo-hoo, oh, play something country. Woo-hoo, oh, play something country. Frank of the band played a steel guitar. Hey, get up a little hip, rock this bar. Threw back a shot, and I'm a George Strait junkie. Woo-hoo, oh, play something country. Woo-hoo, oh, play something country.
Eric Clapton.
No.
Just had 5 minutes.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna stretch it. We're gonna do it. Try to. I'll lengthen it. Just watch me because I might have to end it when she tells me to. But it's gonna be keep your hands.
Right now?
All right, y'all. We're gonna do a sing along. I want to hear y'all loud and proud.
Do it nice and slow.
the same old thing. Oh, well, no huggy, no kissy until I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, don't put my love up on no shelf. She said, don't hang me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Baby, 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 why won't treat me this way? You know I'm still your lover, boy, I still feel the same way. When she told me a story about free milking a cow and said no huggy, no kissy until I get a wedding vow. My honey, my baby, don't put my love on the shelf. She said don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Oh yeah. I was about to give in. Then she started talking true love, started talking about sin. I said, honey, I'll live with you for the rest of my life. She said, no huggy, no kissy until you make me mine. My honey, my baby, don't put my love on the shelf. She said, don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Oh, yeah. Live and online from Globe Life Field, this is the 2025 Western Governors University Commencement Ceremony in Dallas, Texas. This ceremony is for the Leavitt School of Health and the School of Education graduates.
This is a live broadcast and will be available on YouTube and WGU's website. Please welcome to the stage Dr. Linda Battles.
Welcome. It's my distinct honor to convene the 104th commencement of Western Governors University. I'm Dr. Linda Battles, Regional Vice President for WGU's South Region, and we want to warmly welcome you to Dallas, Texas. Dallas is a city where modern skylines meet rich traditions and Southern charm embraces bold ambition. Known for its thriving art scene, deep-rooted history, and vibrant cultural mosaic, Dallas serves as a dynamic hub of opportunity and innovation, a perfect stage to honor you, our outstanding graduates. So let's get this celebration started. If you are able to, please stand for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Angela Smith, for such an inspiring performance. Angela, a dedicated elementary school teacher in Norman, Oklahoma, has spent 25 years with Norman Public Schools, focusing on teacher English learners for the past 10 years. And after becoming an empty nester, she decided to pursue a master's in English language learning from WGU, completing her degree in just 4.5 months. Amazing. Outside of teaching, Angela is an active church member, a choir soloist, and enjoys leading worship nights. With her schoolwork behind her, she looks forward to spending more time with her family, especially her new grandson. Like Angela, each of you has achieved something remarkable. Take BSN graduate Mariana Avina, for example. At age 15, Mariana moved from a small rural town in Mexico to the United States. For over a decade, she took care of her ailing parents before earning her RN. After years of fearing a bachelor's degree would be too difficult to attain, Mariana finally took the leap, and she earned her BSN from WGU in just 16 months. Or let's take Sydney Young, for example, who from a young age struggled with dyslexia. Sydney started teaching English language learning classes and has formed strong connections with students who remind her of her own struggles. Today, Sydney will walk across the stage to receive her master's degree, a degree she earned while teaching 3rd grade and working multiple jobs. Commencement is a celebration of a milestone, a dream realized through determination and a lot of hard work. It marks the moment you cross the line between student and alum, between one phase of your life and the next. It reflects the challenges you've faced and the obstacles you've overcome. This accomplishment is a powerful tribute to your dedication, perseverance, creativity, and resilience. And on behalf of the entire university and our Board of Trustees, we extend our heartfelt congratulations and celebrate your success. As writer and philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you." I commend each and every one of you for the level of determination you have shown to reach this point. Your resilience is something to be proud of and will undoubtedly bear fruit in the years to come. So when life's challenges weigh you down, lean on this accomplishment and remember that you can do hard things. One of the things that makes WGU so special is our unique and diverse student body. It's truly incredible to see individuals from so many backgrounds and with wide range of lived experiences come together to celebrate one of life's great achievements. To that end, I want to share some facts about today's graduating class. There are 515 graduates earning master's and bachelor's degrees today. 47% of you are the first in your family to earn a college degree. And we extend a special congratulations to you. 57% of you identify as a student of color, and 90% of you are women. Let's hear it for the ladies. Woo! Your average age is 38 years old. The youngest is 17, and the oldest is 67. That's a testament to the fact that education is a lifelong journey. There are 41 states that are represented here today. The state with the most graduates is Texas, with 52% of you here today. The graduate who traveled the farthest to join us today is from Anchorage, Alaska, some 3,900 miles away. Woo. WGU is grateful to be recognized as a military-friendly university, and we are especially honored to acknowledge the military members graduating today who are proudly wearing red, white, and blue cords. Thank you for your service. And if you can you please stand so we can recognize you? Many of you are graduating today along with a family member, a father, a mother, a sibling, a spouse, or a child. We offer special congratulations to those who are sharing this accomplishment with a loved one. Also joining us today are many of our WGU faculty and staff. Would you please put your hands together to offer your appreciation for their time and dedication? And many of you have had the love and support of family and friends as you earned a degree. Graduates, I'd like to invite you now to stand and offer your applause and appreciation for those here today that made this journey with you. Thank you. Now it's my pleasure to invite President Scott Pulsifer to the podium to introduce our student speakers.
Graduates, you are a lovely sight. This is certainly a special privilege that each and every one of us that are associated with WGU, we never take for granted this opportunity to be with you at this wonderful milestone in your lives. Each of you has an amazing story that has brought you to this point at this time. We have the opportunity to also hear from two of your fellow graduates as they share their respective journeys to earn their degrees. I'm delighted to introduce to you Sandra Elizabeth Schneider, Master of Science in Nursing, Leadership and Management from Galveston, Texas, and Emma Leah Boza, Master of Arts in Teaching Special Education from Hayward in Iowa. Please join me first in welcoming Sandra to the lectern. Sandra?
Hello, good morning, everyone. What an honor to stand before you all and share my journey. But before I do so, I want to start by congratulating every one of you dressed in this regalia this morning. We have put in the work, and now we shall reap the benefits. Whether you did it for yourself, a milestone, an advancement for a new job, opportunity, or all of the above, one thing's for sure, we finally did it. My name is Sandra Elizabeth Schneider, and I chose to be a speaker today to share my personal journey with you all. I'm a first-generation master's degree graduate. My mother and father migrated here without a dime from El Salvador in 1983. At the time, they didn't even speak English, but they were determined to begin a new life with a plan to better the future of the generations and their bloodlines to come. Growing up, my parents taught me the definition of hard work and personal drive to achieve your goals regardless of obstacles. Neither of them had had the opportunity to pursue an education past middle school, so attending college was very important to them, specifically my mother. She told me all the time, Sandra, quiero que te eduques y que nunca dependas de un hombre, which translates, Sandra, I want you to get an education and never have to rely on a man. 90%, huh? I began my nursing career about 12 years ago, and I obtained a bachelor's degree through the University of Texas Medical Branch. If you're questioning what took me so long to stand before you today with my master's, well, life happened. I became a mother of two boys, Emmett and Wyatt. And suddenly, my husband made a career change that entailed him going back to school full-time to become a nurse. So there we were, a married couple, both in different specialties of nursing, skating on by. About 2 years ago, a very pivotal person in my nursing career passed away very suddenly at the peak of her career. She was the hospital's vice president and chief nurse executive. Who was highly respected and led our institution's nursing services with social and emotional intelligence. Before her unexpected passing, she gave me some words of advice and told me to pursue a higher degree because she saw that I had the potential to become a compassionate leader. At the time, I brushed it off, but after her passing, I couldn't shake that advice off. Eventually, I thought about this advice at least once a day, and I felt like this was my calling. I finally concluded it was time to pursue my master's degree in her honor and as a personal career goal. Obtaining my master's was always a five-year goal, but time kept passing. And the funny thing about time, it'll pass you by. So now my mind was made up, but what was next? I sought advice from one of my role models, and she encouraged me to attend WGU, as she's also an alumna. After much research and comparisons of different universities, master's programs, and tuitions, WGU stood out from the rest. A competency-based program with low tuition. These opportunities allowed my husband and me to begin our academic journey together and walk this stage today as master's prepared nurses. WGU, thank you. WGU did not fall short of exceeding our expectations of student-centered education that improves lives by creating pathways to opportunities. WGU is a university where a student genuinely feels valued and supported at every step and every hurdle. And it is the university that makes your academic goals a reality through all the help of our mentors, course instructors, and evaluators. We are all walking testaments to that here today. So fellow Night Owls, family, friends, and all academia staff, we all stand before you today as graduates, thanks to the University of U, where success truly matters. Thank you.
Good morning, esteemed faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Today, as I stand here before you, I'm filled with profound sense of gratitude. This is a moment that has been years in the making, a culmination of late nights, endless assignments, and a deep commitment to learning. But it's also a moment that represents far more than just earning a degree. It's about a journey of growth, advocacy, and empowerment. When I was 22, I graduated with a degree in interior design and a minor in German. Yes, you heard that right, interior design and German. Now, I love a good floor plan as much as the next person, but when I reflect on where my life has led me, I can't help but laugh. Those early years sketching blueprints and memorizing German vocab never could have prepared me for the complexity, beauty, and challenges of life in special education. But what did prepare me? Becoming a mother. 14 years ago, I gave birth to a child with Down syndrome. And let me tell you, being a parent to a child with special needs is the best education a person can have. It teaches you patience, resilience, compassion, and creativity in ways nothing else ever could. But as rewarding and transformative as that experience was, I realized that to be the best advocate I could be for my child, I needed more than just love and instinct. I needed knowledge. I needed to understand the educational system. I needed to know the rights my child had under the law. I needed to understand how to collaborate with teachers, therapists, and specialists in a way that would ensure my child was given the best opportunities for success. And most importantly, I needed to be armed with information, because education is power. As I spent 8 years working as a paraprofessional in special education, I learned firsthand how important it is for parents to have a deep understanding of the resources available to their children. I learned how critical it is for us to ask the right questions, to advocate when things don't seem fair, and to work with the system, not just for it. The deeper my understanding grew, the more confident I became in fighting for my child's rights and the rights of other children who needed a voice. Education didn't just prepare me for this moment, it empowered me to become a stronger advocate. Every class I took, every textbook I read, every professor who shared their expertise taught me how to better support my child's learning and development. More importantly, it taught me how to fight for systemic change, to make sure that every child, regardless of ability, has access to the education they deserve. Because education isn't just about what you learn, it's about what you can do with that knowledge to improve the lives of others. So as I stand here today with my master's degree in special education, I'm not just celebrating an academic achievement. I'm celebrating the fact that thanks to education, I now have the tools to be a better advocate, not only for my own child, but for all children who are too often overlooked and underestimated. To my professors, thank you for giving me the skills and knowledge I needed to make a difference. You've shown me what it means to teach with purpose, to challenge assumptions, and to always keep the child at the center of our work. To my fellow graduates, I want to congratulate each of you for the hard work and perseverance that has brought us to this day. We have learned so much, and now we're in a position to turn that knowledge into action, to be advocates, leaders, and change makers in the field of education. Finally, to my children, you've been my greatest teachers. You've shown me that the most important lessons don't always come from books or classrooms, but from the daily moments of love, struggle, and triumph. You've taught me that education is not just about what we learn, it's about what we do with that knowledge to make the world a better place for others. This degree may say special education, but you were my first and best teachers. I'll always be grateful for the lessons you've taught me and the inspiration you've given me to fight for a better future for all children. Thank you.
A little fun fact about Sandra: her family and those who are celebrating with her did not know that she was one of our commencement speakers today. Where is Sandra's family? If you could stand up, we just want to recognize you, if we can see you out there. It's so great to have you here. I'm certain that you are more proud of her than any of us at WGU are. It is incredible to have her as one of our graduates. Thank you. Emma, thank you for your advocacy. Emma and I also share this similar bond with someone who has Down syndrome. I have a younger brother who has Down syndrome, and I will tell you that they are the most kind, most charitable, most compassionate individuals that you will ever associate with. It is wonderful to, in fact, see that both Sandra and Emma reminded us of what we believe in here at WGU, and that is in the inherent worth of every individual, and that we know that everyone has the capacity to learn. And if given the opportunity, each of you have something amazing to contribute to the world. We're so grateful for Sandra and Emma. Let's give them one more round of applause. I'm now pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Anthony Robles. Anthony Robles is a three-time All-American wrestler and the 2010-2011 NCAA champion in the 125-pound weight class. A remarkable accomplishment on its own, but especially considering he was born with one leg. He graduated from Arizona State University with a degree in business communication and was named the 2011 NCAA Best Wrestler of the National Tournament. Robles received the 2011 Jimmy V Perseverance Award and was the first Nike athlete to sign a deal after retiring from competitive sports. He currently works as an NCAA wrestling analyst for ESPN. Inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame in 2012, he wrote "Unstoppable: From Underdog to Undefeated," and was appointed by President Obama to the President's Council on Fitness, Sports, and Nutrition in 2013. He was also a member of the presidential delegation to the 2014 Sochi Paralympic Games. Robles won the National Wrestling Media Association's Broadcaster of the Year Award in 2015, set 3 Guinness World Records for pull-ups from 2018 to 2021, and was inducted into ASU's Athletics Hall of Fame in 2022. Please join me in welcoming him to the podium.
I remember the first time I saw Anthony wrestle. I went in the stands and my son threw down his crutches and he hopped to the middle of the mat. And there's this scrawny little kid, and that's my son, and I was so proud of him, but this woman was laughing, and it broke my heart. I never wanted him to look at himself and say, hey, something's wrong with me, because these people keep looking at me and pointing. But if anybody's known Anthony throughout his whole life, it's that big smile, that great personality, and never letting anything get him down. Even when they'd ask him, what happened to your leg? He's like, I was born that way. Just with confidence, he just says it. I know Anthony made it a point that he wanted to go to a Division I school. He had worked really hard with 2 undefeated seasons, 2 state titles. But he wasn't heavily recruited. He knew he had something to prove once again. When he first started, it was like, oh, poor thing, good for him, he's trying, he's got one leg, he's at a disadvantage. And then as he started winning, it was, well, he's got an advantage because he's got all that upper body strength and, people can't get low enough. And I'm like, no, the kid just figured out how to beat you guys.
7 minutes away from a national title.
I was scared for him, knowing that it had to be Iowa, knowing that it had to be the former champion.
Look at that. Beautiful technique by Robles.
For anybody to give Anthony any credit, it had to be the best of the best. Anthony had worked really hard, and he'd overcome a lot of stuff. A lot of people not expecting him to do it, people not expecting him to do anything. And for him to take control of that match, that was his defining moment. The pride I feel for him is indescribable. It's an honor to be Anthony's mom.
Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for allowing me to be here with you on your special day. I'm truly honored for the opportunity to share. And first of all, congratulations to you graduates. We're here today to celebrate you and your amazing accomplishment of earning your degree, despite the challenges that you had to face and wrestle through along the way. You see, I believe that's one thing we have in common, and we can relate to each other. It's that we all have wrestled through challenges. And those challenges can be physical, mental, relationships, or simply just wrestling through the challenges of everyday life. Challenges you had to deal with, you had to wrestle to balance school, studying, work, family, and other responsibilities. Yet despite those challenges, there's a word, and I love to use it. It's unstoppable. Graduates, we celebrate you today because you have proven that you are unstoppable. It took me a little bit of time to understand what that word meant, but luckily I was blessed with an amazing mom to teach me. And my mom, when she had me, she was pretty young. My mom was 16 years old. And the crazy thing was that she had no idea that I was gonna be born missing my leg. Not even the doctors were expecting that. So the day I was born, they literally grabbed me and they rushed me out of the room. So my mom wasn't allowed to see me, she couldn't hold me. And she said she remembers just laying there asking, "Where is my son? I wanna see my son." And the nurses in the room wouldn't tell her what was going on. At a certain point, the head doctor came back into the room and said, "Your son's gonna be okay, but he was born missing his right leg." And as you can imagine, I struggled with that growing up. I didn't understand why I was different than everybody else, why people would stare at me, kids and adults, and I didn't understand why people saw me as less than, and I could just see it in their eyes. But luckily, I never saw it in my mom's eyes. My mom would always tell me the same thing. She'd always say, "There's nothing wrong with you. You were made that way for a reason, you just have to wait and see what it is." And the best lesson she taught me was to never let my challenge become an excuse. I'm sure as you sit here right now, you can think of plenty of challenges along your journey to get here that could have held you back, that you could have used as an excuse to say, maybe this isn't for me, maybe I should give up, but you didn't. You refused to allow your challenges to become your excuse to quit. So it was my mom putting this in my head that I grew up like any normal kid. I wanted to play sports, 14 years old, and when I was 14, I got into a new sport, wrestling. And I'll never forget the day because I didn't tell my mom I was going to wrestling practice. Okay, so she just thinks I'm hanging out at school for a little bit longer than usual with my friends, and I go to this practice, I come home super excited, right? Bursting through the front door, I'm yelling. I cannot wait to tell my mom about practice, right? So I'm yelling, "Mom," and Mom's in the living room. Okay, so I run in there, I said, "Mom, I went to wrestling practice, I learned throws and takedowns, and this is the funnest thing I've ever done. Can you sign me up?" My mom didn't say a word. And I remember she stared at me just wide-eyed, and she stood up, she grabbed me by my arm, and she starts dragging me down the hallway. So we get to the end of this hallway, she looks at me, she said, "Did you see your face?" And I was confused, but I step into the bathroom, right? My mom flips the light on. I look at the mirror, my right eye was almost swollen shut. Had a busted lip, there's blood all over my t-shirt, I'm smiling, there's blood on my teeth. My mom looked at me and she said, "That does not look very fun to me." She said, "Absolutely not." I didn't know what it was. I couldn't explain it in words, but for some reason I had this calling on my heart like I was supposed to wrestle. Like this was something I was meant to do, that I wanted to do. So the rest of that day, I was just trying to convince my mom to let me try it. By the end of the night, she looked at me, she said, "Okay, if you're sure, and if you'll be careful, I'll let you wrestle." And I went to bed that night, I didn't even sleep. I'm imagining my wrestling career, right? All the medals and trophies and championships I was gonna win, and all the matches I'd be able to participate in. I'm sure y'all felt the same way when you started this journey, right? Excited about going to school, excited about getting into class and studying and getting your degree. But I think the thing is, there's always that excitement right at the beginning when we set the goal, but then there seems to be the unexpected challenges that pop up as we go through our journey that we have to learn how to overcome. And so a few challenges I had to deal with at the beginning when I learned to wrestle. Challenge number one, the lightest weight class in high school wrestling was 103 pounds. Now, wrestlers are always having to watch their weight, but for me, I didn't have to worry about it because I'm 14 years old, I'm wrestling the 103-pound weight class. Heaviest I got was 90.5 pounds. My nickname from my teammates, I don't know if you remember who Steve Urkel is? My nickname was Urkel from my teammates. I used to counter, I'd tell them they were jealous because I looked like Denzel and they didn't, but yeah. Hey, I don't like that you guys laughed about the Denzel part more than Urkel. That ain't cool. So challenge number one, I'm smaller than everybody else. Right, challenge number two, I'm missing my leg. My coach had never coached someone missing a leg before. I couldn't jump on Google or YouTube and type in one-legged wrestlers and all these videos pop up that I could learn from. So we were basically creating a whole new style of wrestling from scratch. And that first year, it didn't go too well. I grew up in Mesa, Arizona. I went to the Mesa City tournament. I finished dead last. And I just remember feeling so upset, right? So frustrated, just feeling defeated. And that night, I sat in my room for about 2 hours, and I just remember just contemplating quitting. But at that moment, there was a voice that popped into my head, and it was my mom's voice. That voice said, "Don't ever let your challenge become your excuse." And so that night, I made a decision. I just remember telling myself, no matter what, I'm gonna be the best. I wanna be a state champ, I wanna be a national champion, and I'm gonna go for it. There's a saying my trainer used to tell me. He'd say, if you are unchallenged, then you are unchanged. You all went through numerous challenges to be here today. It molded you. It forced you to grow, to become smarter, to become more efficient, more durable, to level up in your life. And at that point, I was learning that. So fast forward to my senior year, I'm a two-time high school state champion, high school national champion. I'm ready to wrestle in college. I'm ready for the title. But as life likes to remind us, with every new goal comes new challenges, right? New opponents that we have to wrestle against in order to reach that goal. I wasn't recruited by the college like I expected. Arizona State offered me the opportunity to walk on and earn a position on the team, but it wouldn't be easy. But I think when you think about it, what makes accomplishing the most difficult goal so special, it's the price you pay, right? It's what you put into it. I love this saying, the prize is in direct proportion to the price. The greater the reward you seek, the greater the effort needs to be to achieve it. You're all sitting here today because you were willing to pay that price. You became night owls, you worked harder, you and your family made sacrifices, you gave up time to pursue this degree, and it was worth it. I'm sure you imagine this day right now, walking across this stage. This is the moment right here. And I too imagine my moment, how good it was gonna feel to wrestle on that mat, to become an NCAA champion, and I had my opportunity. It was my senior year, we're wrestling in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, there's 20,000 people, and I have to wrestle the returning national champion. I remember running down that red carpet just feeling like my heart was about to explode. I was terrified. I couldn't stop shaking. And I just remember just feeling so overwhelmed at that moment. And just when I was losing any hope of being able to win this match, I remember I'm looking around at the crowd and I luck up into one section in particular. It's way high up. And when I do, it's like my heart rate slowed down. There's this calmness that came over me. The roar of the crowd wasn't there anymore because I'm looking at my mom. I'm looking at my three brothers, my little sister, my high school coach, the people that I leaned on, my why. I call them my voices in the crowd. I'll never forget that. And I just want you to remember that as well. Right now, guys, remember your voices in the crowd. the people that got you here today, because that's what helped me to be unstoppable, and that's why you're unstoppable. Those people up here that love you, that you leaned on. I'll never forget that moment. It was 10 seconds left, right? It was my moment of glory. It was 10 seconds in the match, and I could just hear the crowd roaring, right? They're getting louder and louder. They get down to 0. They said, "New national champ." They raised my arm up, and at that moment, I had reached my mountaintop. Today, right now, each and every one of you has reached your mountaintop. Today is the day for you to celebrate all the hard work and remember all of the challenges that you have wrestled through to get to this point. But if I can give you just one piece of advice, just remember those people. Remember those people, those voices in your crowd, the teachers, your coworkers, your family, your friends that love you, that you've leaned on for support. Because while you celebrate today, tomorrow's a new day. So I ask you, what's next? What's your next goal? What's the next mountain that you're going to climb? Remember what got you here today. Remember your voices in the crowd. And as you prepare to wrestle the next challenge, remember that you are unstoppable. In closing, I'd love to recite a poem for you, because as I wrestle through my daily challenges, it reminds me that I'm unstoppable. And I hope it reminds you that you are too. This is unstoppable for you. Every soul who comes to earth with a leg or two at birth must wrestle their opponent knowing it's not what is, it's what can be that measures worth. Make it hard, just make it possible. And through pain, I won't complain. My spirit is unconquerable. Fearless, I will face each foe, for I know I am capable. I don't care what's probable. Through blood, sweat, and tears, I am unstoppable. Congratulations, graduates, and keep being unstoppable.
Thank you, Anthony. That was truly amazing and inspiring to hear his words and hear his story. It's hard not to think about some simple phrases that I hope each of us takes away and sticks with us. That notion that if you are unchallenged, you are unchanged. You might even reverse that to say that when challenged, you are changed. That certainly, I think, epitomizes the experiences that each and every one of you have had, that we have had, that we know that our greatest moments of learning and progress happen when we in fact are facing challenges and barriers, things that we need to overcome. There's no doubt too that today is in fact, it is a mountaintop for you and each and every one of you. We're grateful to be with you and celebrate in this moment. And I don't want to forget that question. What's next? What's your next mountaintop? What are the great things that you're going to do out there in the world? Thank you again. Let's give Anthony one more round of applause for his inspiring words. Okay, now is that moment. I'd like to invite Dr. Sarah DeMark, WGU's Vice Provost, to the podium for the conferral of degrees. Dr. DeMark.
Thank you, President Pulsifer. We are pleased to first recognize our master's degree graduates who wear a hood bearing the color of their discipline. So would the candidates for master's degrees please stand if you are able. Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree or endorsement you have earned, to include the Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of Science, or Educator endorsement, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. So please be seated for a moment. Would all those here today earning a bachelor's degree please stand? Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degree or endorsement you have earned with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. So here's the fun part. So now move your tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboard, which signifies your transition from student to graduate. Congratulations and welcome to the global community of college graduates. And you may be seated. As we prepare to have our graduates appear on stage, out of respect for each of you, we kindly ask that you and those here celebrating your accomplishment remain in your seats until we have recognized our last graduate on stage. Thank you.
Today, as we graduate, we carry with us not only a diploma, but also the pride of knowing that our journey has inspired those closest to us.
We worked so hard, and now we are labeled graduates forever.
We stand here with what is earned and not given.
We have persevered through trials and overcome our weaknesses. We have written the eternally long papers and passed every objective assessment to be here today.
We didn't give up no matter how lost we felt, we made it.
Each of us have faced unique challenges, but here we stand, resilient, triumphant, and proud Western Governors University graduates.
We've all got our own unique stories, and we're all here together today, writing our next pages in those stories.
Today marks a new chapter for all of us, and the beginning of all the amazing things we're going to do and accomplish with our degrees and in our lives.
And the best is yet to come. Let us continue to remain resilient and persistent as we enter this next chapter.
Congratulations, and let's seize the future together.
Let's continue to push boundaries, to challenge the status quo, and to strive for excellence in all that we do.
Let us step into the future with our heads held high.
Congratulations to all my fellow WGU classmates. We did it!
Please welcome graduates from the Leavitt School of Health for their moment in the spotlight.
Giselle Mahalia Henry.
Julie Cheatham.
Deborah Colmer.
Inga Bellamy.
Cheryl Sharp.
Sandra Elizabeth Schneider.
Teresa Ann Thompson.
Rashmi Nair.
William Schneider.
Catherine Moran.
Cameron Jennings.
Priscilla Marie Presson.
Erica Mulner.
Melissa Ann Studebaker.
Athena Bianca Turner Nix.
Ashley Lynn Cunningham.
Gwen Felton.
Monica Eve Fulgham.
Dominique Tai.
Ayana Smith.
Reagan Olivares.
Amy Blanche Jackson.
Anna Cruz.
Ashley Diane Doss.
Heidi Christine Jacob.
Tanjalea Barone.
Sarah Jarvis.
Haley Goffinet.
Kelly Gehrig.
Jasmine Vigo.
Hamide Rabia Hamid.
Laura Marie Argia.
Fatima Jama Adin.
Hannah Stark.
Latoya Mitchell Brown.
Heather Collins.
Kimbala Dion Ware.
Marcella Ann Dennis.
Annie Hindell.
Victoria Maria Torres.
Latanya Tanika Alford.
Yolanda Denise Washington.
Maria E. Mayor.
Leslie Annette Howerton.
Tanya M. Sordelay Jordan.
Marla Crees Hill.
Brianna Fisher.
Courtney Falk.
Sujata Mahi Karmi.
Logan Campbell.
Amy Kelly.
Kayla A. Hogue.
Savannah Marie Honecker.
Natasha Javon Brower.
Kanetta C. Evans Gordon.
Joan Andrea Hensley.
Heather Lynn George.
Gloria Martinez.
Crystal Jillian Bryant.
Callie Johnson.
Terry Ann Brown.
Alexandria Elizabeth Aday.
Monet Dean.
Alatine Ravaljan.
Allison Ivy Bay.
Alana Beloved.
Taylor Brooke Marine.
Adiola Ehemidu.
Crystal Ray Estrada.
Katasha Maraj.
Jessica Reynolds.
Brittany Morgan.
Edward Donnell.
Millicent E. Acer.
Natalie Marie Horton Smith.
Dawn Lambert.
Elisa Koch.
Erica Lachelle Ray.
Susanna Eberly.
Krista Michelle Cheney.
Gina Loretzizo Espada.
Caitlin McDonald.
Michelle Yvette Turu Viati.
Chandni Gulati Singh.
Esther Cynthia Everhart.
Amanda Trejo.
Lali Jiju.
Jessica D. Williams.
Crystal Lashana Richardson.
Brandy Curtis.
Naomi Tubikiwi Banga. Ruti Kanya.
Amanda Shanice Gordon.
Dream Stott.
Julaine May Hensley.
Tiffany Michelle Huff Bryant.
Chelsea Estrada.
Sherry Adkins.
Catherine Ann Lehman.
Chelsea Estrada. Michaela Marie Einsman.
Shayla Mundy.
Erica Duckton.
Sierra Coleman.
Wendy Lynn Osborne.
Rebecca Leone.
Trish Irene Cedar.
Stacy Williams.
Benita Henchett.
Margaret Kingy.
Surga Chaatan Gage.
Tiffany Scott.
Tanya Michelle Gilbert.
Lori Edwards.
Bailey Elizabeth Brown.
Nicole Lee Barker.
Charisse LaDawn Powell.
Nicole Michelle Tolhurst.
Sarah Camille Sullivan.
Michelle Solomon.
Jordan T. Hargrave.
Vio Marie Gomez Lopez.
Kristen M. Smelko.
America Ryrie.
Ola Abdulaziz.
Katie Air Good.
Cassandra Lizelle Montez.
Liliana Hernandez.
Eric Parmley.
Bastine Hill.
Poonam Sapkota.
Amanda Michelle Marler.
Monique Michelle Brisker.
Isabel Martinez.
Andrea Marie Walker.
Anna Laura Torres.
Abi Odun Ayotunde Alatemeje.
Maria A. Ramos Rocha.
John C. Cockrum.
Anna Greif.
Julia Lynn Lineweber.
Victoria Michelle Evans.
Eve Rose Guerilla.
Rochelle Marie Lurie.
Yvette Magana.
Shyla Danelle Snedeker.
Ogechukwu Loretta Amaonwu.
Ranisha C. Williams.
Casey Michener.
Carolyn Grace Lewis.
Kingsley Okon Itrechio.
Susan Teresa Slough.
Matilda M. Gayibor Nomenyo.
Allison Harrington.
Jessica Odom.
Autumn Lang.
Ashley E. Baker.
Lamisha Turner.
Francesca Felicia Winter.
Kendra LaShawn Collins.
Sonet Tadisa Worku.
Jerisa Marquetta Harris.
Bernice Salinas Buentello.
Shanti Lathan.
Megan Phillip.
Shelby Faye Strickland.
Diamond Ford.
Abigail Afote Akutu.
Esmeralda Infante.
Josephine Farhanovich.
Daniel Gibuno.
Gayla Verita Means McNett.
Grace Babu.
Kirsten Irving.
Stephanie Escobar Angelico.
Madison Scott.
Benga Ojo.
Satoria M. Hayes.
Katie Lynn W. Betcher.
India Iman Lecoq.
Melissa Thomas.
Lisa Cherie Larson.
Demetrice Latoya Jones.
Terry Bello.
Nicole Jowry.
Liana Raphael.
Andrea Trevino.
Marlo Hugolee Hargett.
Christine Marie Ricuso.
Marion Payne.
Jaleesa Desane Mack.
Amanda Adams.
Melinda Galisa.
Rochelle Marie Henderson.
Jess Marnick Dorfils.
Brandy Marie Holland.
Eileen Lape Kalanje.
Helen Onipede.
Crystal Cole.
Oruchuku Josephine Oko.
Carmelita Lenique Webb.
Trin Dang.
Christy Nicole Crawford.
Brianne Sophia Rivera.
Megan Shanae Calhoun.
Marcel Altache Ettinger.
Elaine Dinda.
Sheila Chucks.
Mariana Avina.
Jennifer Lowe.
Stephanie Allison House.
Melita Valsin. Keely Brianna Savage. Hannah Ruth Padilla. Ugona Lily Omaide. And congratulations to the graduates of the Western Governors University Leavitt School of Health.
Please welcome graduates from the School of Education for their moment in the spotlight.
Casey Nicole Mace.
Veronica Gonzalez.
Priscilla Montez.
Clifford Bunch.
Casey Ann Moore.
Ellen Elizabeth York.
Jamie Riggs.
Trinity Pagel.
Venencia S. Martin.
Amber Ruth Morris.
Callie Broyles.
Haley Danielle Phillips.
Allison Stafford.
Johnny R. Blakey.
Nadesh Nidnantan.
Charlene Nicole Carrillo.
Christy Lynn Creighton.
Sue Bryant.
Rukia Amar Ahmed.
Crystal Pace Johnson.
Michaela Sloan.
Haley Danielle Simmons.
Alex J. Gutler.
Jennifer Ellison.
Alyssa Paredes.
Amelia Bacon.
Jennifer Smith.
Brooklyn Allen.
Melissa Suzanne Burns.
Brandy Valdreau.
Brittany Nicole Hobbs.
Amanda Rose Traish.
Kayla Marie Stoddard.
Treyon Monique Rodriguez.
Jenna Brooke Broach.
Jasmine Williams.
Madison Louise Keener Wiley.
Wendy Nicole Terrell.
Courtney Beth Rutherford.
Jacqueline Martinez.
Nina Wilhite.
Rachel Golightly.
Kimberly Dawn Smith.
Kathleen Ann Bartley.
Laurel Lee Curry.
Marshall Delia Cowart.
Amanda Marie Davis.
Christina Kastick.
Viriana Espinoza.
Alexandria Hutto.
Jalen Hammers.
Jordan Ann Cheatham.
Devin Bryce Jackson.
Pilar Sauer.
Marissa Lane Beltran.
Iris M. Munoz.
Nicole Marie Glob.
Kenny Mae Lynn Pacheco.
Jamie Davis.
Kirsten Williams.
Summer Ann Jurgen.
Casey Demetrius Allen.
Bridget Annette McCrary.
Jessica Fate.
Quante King.
Miles Dallas Jones.
Ashley Hilton.
Tressie B. Davis.
Katie Kennedy.
Beckett Ali Perez.
Giona Potts.
Mackenzie Bright.
Trin Dang.
Kenya Padilla.
Coritza Castellano.
Kara Sharia Tettleton.
Tiffany Lindsay.
Brandy Nicole Baker Rocha.
Bree Thibodeau.
Krista Herrera Casares.
Dominique Marie Uviedo.
Julissa Rocha.
Elizabeth M. Messerschmidt.
Tuck Frazier.
Alicia C. Anderson.
Demetria Brown.
Kina Frazier.
Dustin Bennett.
Christine Peterson.
Tamika Marie Kearney.
Mary Howard.
Maria Gabriela Wafano.
Kaylee D. Sinnette.
Valerie Nicole Brown.
Brianna Janine Laurent.
Elisha Marie Santana.
Chloe Casebeer.
Selena D. Bowers.
Marcus Simmons.
Rebecca Abigail Stapleton.
Maya Elizabeth Tisdale.
Mackenzie Folk.
Exadia Walker.
Lauren Brooke Heck.
Lauren Page Napadano.
Britton Shoemaker.
Megan Foster.
Lindsay Ann Quinto.
Angela Dawn Smith.
Catherine Bauer.
Destiny Tucker Jefferson.
Emma Leah Boza.
Faith Irwin.
Kaylin Rose Herrera.
Jessica Marie Schaller.
Sarah Denard.
Maria Guadalupe Vences.
Stephanie Kessler.
Alexandra Ray Rivera.
Gabriela Alejandra Perez.
Patricia Campos.
Christine Montoya Smith.
Bruna Arenstam.
Maura Albert Nazir Kella.
Kristen McGlinchey.
Kristen Elise Ferguson.
Danielle Borgia Lamelli.
Kenna Lynn Hand.
Travaris Steele.
David Monterosa.
Andrea Fremo.
Dusty Michelle Beverly.
Caitlin Templeton.
Angelique Navin.
Leah Head.
Gisela Sotelo Bermudez.
Natanya Esmeralda Garcia.
Shelby Nicole Staten.
Jessica L. Slewy.
Bailey Grace Cornell.
Rebecca Ann Magnuson.
Kylie Sticka.
Sydney Elizabeth Young.
Lily Mia Saliba.
Jessica Danielle Maddox.
Tony Garcia.
Anita Saliba.
Christina Sherman.
Chelsea Stam.
Tiffany Adele Dodd.
Magdalene Hutto.
Suzanne Renee Carnes.
Jasmine Rash Wiggins.
Caleb J. Rogers.
Lauren Trejo.
Renee Artuo.
Carrie Carpenter.
Narissa Gwendolyn Guerrero.
Takesha Breed.
Linnell Holmes.
Markeitha Jenkins Castile.
Amanda Dawn Scott.
Kelsey Marie Powell.
Kanisha LaShawn Carey.
Melissa Swink.
Shelby Baldridge.
Brittany Ann Haynes.
Susan Pakachek.
Jennifer Finch Murphy.
O'Brien Demirio Jefferson.
Domingo Alejandro Gutierrez Ochoa.
Kristen Nicole Kimball.
Lauren E. Fagrelius.
Lindsay Price.
Marilyn Page Corburn.
Dana Wimberly Woodfin.
Celeste Taylor.
Jennifer Lynn Becerra.
Abigail Christiane Trevino.
Tiffany Nicole Gage.
Deanna Danielle Mitchell.
Kathy Lister.
Elisa Aycock.
Deandranita Alexis Shannon.
Carla Veronica Garza.
Solveig Catherine Kinzel.
Derek Jones.
Lisa Maria Mitchell Hutchison.
Jacqueline Dewberry.
Jennifer Lynn Lindsay.
Salika M. Russell.
April Valentina Pate.
Sam Inman.
Erica Campos.
Aonique Sikona Brown.
Sarah Rose Stump.
Ashley N. Madison.
Darnell Austin.
Patricia Miller.
Lisa Marie Presswood.
Ricky Victoria McDonald.
Jamie Stays.
Nikita Peoples.
Andrea Donley.
Melissa Catherine Barraza.
Dominique Latrice Robinson.
Angela Marie Martha.
Brittany M. Nichols.
Jason K. Fontenot.
Victoria Arlene Caceres.
Antonio Hernandez.
Gloria Sassetto.
Karina Magallanes.
Melanie Carol Smith.
Gabrielle Renee Martin.
Elizabeth Mendoza.
Brittany Bogan.
Nicole Bogner.
Lavita Carol Cage.
Tiffany Staples.
Kayla Kazaya.
Julie Ann Carson Wines.
Kalel Cook.
Sarita Dial.
Deborah Herring.
Kai Tanae Bradley.
Mary Denise Payne.
Haley Ray McBride.
Mary Alice Gabrielson.
Trisha Forrester.
Cynthia Foston.
Ashlyn Nicole Pugh. Congratulations to all of the graduates of WGU School of Education.
Congratulations once again, all of your graduates. Let's give them a standing round of applause, everybody. Congratulations, graduates. As each of you returns home, that's great. I love all of your fan clubs that came with you. That is wonderful. Thank you. As each of you returns home and embarks on the next step of your journey, I urge you to remember that you are now a night owl for life, joining an ever-growing alumni network of over 370,000. We welcome you to explore lifelong career resources and alumni benefits at wgu.edu/alumni. Know this, the entire WGU community stands ready to champion your success and celebrate your achievements every step of the way. In turn, I encourage you to take every opportunity to uplift those around you. Consider the opportunities that helped you succeed and the individuals who stepped up for you. How can you share what you've learned and your unique gifts to make a difference in the lives of others? Take a moment and look around you. Look at your fellow graduates, at the faculty and staff who supported you, and your friends and family cheering you on in the crowd. Together, we are stronger, and only through collective effort can we create a brighter pathway for future generations. As we close, I hope you'll take a moment to reflect on the pride you felt during this ceremony. Thank you for letting us be a part of your educational journey and to celebrate with you. Graduates, we are inexpressibly proud of you and your accomplishment. For all you have achieved and will continue to achieve, we salute you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Cigarette, he stuck his hand down. He said, son, have we got a deal for you? Gonna make you a star, get it fixed down the tube. I told him my mama didn't raise no fool. I'll take your money, I'll make you movie. I tell you right now, I was born to boogie. What I do now is I want it then. I like to get down with all my rowdy friends. I could be sweet, I could be mean. I still got my hat and I still wear my jeans. My shades are chrome, my guitar's steel. You think I won't, then believe me I will. Get down to you, baby, 'cause I ain't no rookie. I was put in a pot and I was born to boogie. baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, no, kind to winners keep it getting me down, boss. My money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't a turning back, I'm living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking to the south and a Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tow. He's ahead of us from the Cumberland Gap, to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I want to rally, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. One more time.